Let's talk about perspective and consciousness. If you choose to perceive the world as larger than yourself, that means you're smaller than the world. And your consciousness will follow the focus. If you think this world is bigger than you, your consciousness is going to shrink to follow that thinking. But when you decide to look at the world, to look at yourself as more than just this little dot on the little dot in a little dot in the blackness of space, that's what your consciousness becomes. But when you know that you are more and this world is just a tiny little dot and you're just observing it, what does it matter what happens to that little body on that planet Earth that you're looking at? That's so small you can barely see it unless you choose to zoom in. And then if you forget that you're able to go back and forth, you might get stuck in a place for a while until you realize what you are and you know that, okay, I'm not this body. I'm more than this body. I'm conscious point of view that can float around the planet and look at things. And eventually your consciousness will grow and adapt to that. And then if you say, I'm larger than this whole planet, your consciousness adapts to that. And when you start to know that you are you are the creator, and then your consciousness starts growing into that, that's the process that I myself am going through, what I would call ascension, or just becoming enlightened, is that I am becoming more than just my body. And since I'm going really, really high, I have to kind of move away, start looking at things from a different perspective, and that keeps growing until I get to the point where, like, yeah, I like this here. And I can choose to stay there. I can choose to go back. I can choose to go up. But I am in this world. I am a body in this world. But my consciousness is whatever I want it to be. If I want to be larger than this world, I will grow to be larger than this world. I do have my attachments to this body and certain things that I enjoy about life. I do love eating. I love the physical things about life. It's nice. And I am attached to it because we've all grown up thinking I'm the body. There may be a few of us that have known since birth that they are more than that and have retained that into adulthood, and they are blessed. But those of us who aren't it have to go a different way. But it's pretty fun. And there I go. I kind of lost the thread. Okay. But hopefully that made sense a little bit.